What I'm going to show you in this next video is how to unlock a user. So for example, if you have the strict password rules where if you try to log in 3 times incorrectly and it will lock you out of the system. So you have to have like an owner, manager, someone who has the authority to go into the system and unlock your user, or someone from Rex Enterprise to go in and unlock your user. If you are that owner or manager, you want to be able to know how to unlock users so they can get back into the system when needed. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Setup, and you're going to go to Users and Manage Users. Once you're in the screen, you're going to look up that user and select them and unlock them. So I'm going to click on the lookup, and we're going to say that Andy was the one that tried to log in 3 times incorrectly, and now Andy's locked out of the system, so he can't log into Rex. So I'm going to go ahead and select Andy so he comes up on the screen. And if you notice down at the bottom, there's a check on locked out. So he's tried to log into the system 3 times incorrectly, so we've locked him out of the system for security reasons. So what you're going to do is, as an owner or manager, the person that has authority, you're going to come into this, pull them up, and you're going to uncheck this. And at the same time, if you want, you can change their password, because obviously they had a problem with their password, so maybe they forgot it. So you can click on Change Password and put in the new password and confirm that password and click on Change Password. Now if you're one that has those strict password rules, the rules are that when you're doing a password, it must be between 8 and 12 characters long, so no less than 8, no more than 12. And within that 8 and 12 characters, you have to have at least one number, at least one lowercase letter, at least one uppercase letter, at least one special character, and it cannot contain your login. So your password cannot contain your login, and every 90 days we require you to change your password. So when that happens, it can't repeat any portion of the previous password. So those are the rules if you go along with those strict password rules. We also have a password waiver form that we can send to you, and you can basically choose what level you want. So you could actually have it to where you only have to do between 8 and 12 characters. You could do away with everything below. And you could have it so it never locks you out. You can have it so it never makes you change your password, because we require you to change that password every 90 days through this password waiver form. So if you're interested in the password waiver form, let us know and we can email that to you. But if you're ones that you're okay with these password rules for security reasons, leave it as is. But you need to know how to unlock your people if they get locked out, and this is how you do it. So I can change this if I want, and once I'm done, I can just save and clear, and that will save that. So then you can say, Andy, okay, now try to go back in, and that will get you back in. Most of your users are set up at the upper level organization at the top right. We do have some people that set up users at the store level. So if for some reason you see where the save is grayed out, it just means that that user was set up at the store level or a different level. So then you can click on the magnifying glass icon and you can actually go to that store level where you think that they were created. And then you can go to Setup and Users, and you'll be able to pull up that user and see that the save is not grayed out. So that is how you unlock a user if they're locked out of your system. Pretty easy. Just go into Setup, go into Users, Manage Users, and then you can pull up that user that got locked out, remove the check mark on the locked out down at the bottom. If you need to change the password, do so, and then save it. And then that person can immediately into the system. And that's how you go into Manage Users and unlock them so they can log back in.